Hello and welcome to this channel. Today we're going to be ranking some night code stories. This is part 1, Kanade stories. So the other parts will be out in the next week. So I just don't want this to be that long. That's why I'm doing one part at a time. This is my second time recording this because the first time the audio didn't go through. So yeah, I guess sit back and relax for the next 5 minutes or so. Disclaimer, this is all my opinion. Also, this is not my tier list, so shout out to whoever made this. Also, another disclaimer, I do not like Kanade that much. She's not near my favorites. I still do like her character, but not the most. So, yeah, you can choose this in any way you want, and this is only the Kanade stories again, so the other ones will be out soon. So, first, let's start with the N25 main story. I know that this is not necessarily a Kanade story, it's a story for all of them to introduce them, but, I mean, Kanade is the main character in Night Court, so, I mean, I guess it's fair to rank this as well. So, I think Night Court at 25 main story would be A tier, because I feel like it's a really good introduction. I think the first episodes are a bit confusing with all of the online stuff and the multiple names, like Kanade being called Kanade and K, and Mafuyu being called Yuki and Mafuyu. So I think that aspect's a bit confusing, but it's kind of easy to get used to. So that's why I'm putting in A tier. Also, I really love the storyline for Night Court. I love how Kanade wants to save people, Mafuyu needs saving, yeah, things like that. Just everything about it is really good. That's why it's my favorite group, and I've watched all of their stories. Now we have Carnation Reflection. So Carnation Reflection, this is a pretty good story, so I would put this in, let's say, a C tier, because I know I just said it's a pretty good story. I guess my opinion on this is kind of neutral. It's a bit to the lower side of neutral because I just don't like Kanade that much again. So that's why it's pretty low. But yeah, I think C tier is a good place for it because the flashbacks in this is good, like to her early life. When her dad and mom was still around. So, I think they portrayed that really good and how they were all just like a happy family. So, as I'm putting that in C tier, that's my opinion. So now we have Someday from Death to Despair. So this is a story where it goes back and explains how Kanade and Mafuyu met each other through their own perspectives. So, I think the story is actually pretty good. And I'm going to be putting it in B tier because this story, it's really cool to learn about how they met, and they portrayed it really good, like how Kanade, she didn't want to work with anyone, she wanted to be independent, and when Mafuyu came, she just knew that she had something special to do with her, and immediately sent an email to reach out. Not immediately, because she took some time to think about it, because she wanted to be independent. But that's why I'm putting in B tier. It really shows a bit of Kanade's personality, kind of being stubborn. And now we have Imbecile Discord. So this is the story where Kanade, she talks to Mafuyu's mother, Mafu Mom. She's also known as Mafu Mom. Yeah, so Imbecile Discord, I would say it's a pretty good thing. It shows how Mafuyu's mom is kind of like trying to protect Mafuyu, but doing it in the wrong way and being kind of pushy, stubborn, arrogant, whatever you want to sell it. But you can also tell that she just wants to protect her. And Kanade telling Mafuyu's mom about all of Mafuyu's feelings, not all, but like a bunch of them, is pretty good. It's like a nice story. So I'm gonna put Imbecile Discord in let's just say the top of B tier. It's a good story. Now, the last Kanade story for now. Unreliable Notes. So, Unreliable Notes, this is a story where she's trying to compose a song for Mafuyu, but by a memory that Mafuyu gave to Kanade, like shared with her. But she's finding it pretty hard because Mafuyu's mother seems like so stubborn. So I'm gonna put Unreliable Notes in A, like the top of A tier, because it's really good. It has like amazing art for it. But that's not what I'm mainly talking about. The song commissioned for it is also really amazing. I love how Mafuyu doesn't want Kanade to push herself, and how all of N25 is concerned for her. Also, the Kana Mafuyu in this story is absolutely amazing. I'll put some images on the screen if I can find any. So yeah, that's why I'm putting Unreliable Notes in A. I feel like it's a really good story. I had so much fun the first time I watched it, so yeah, that's why it's an A. So those are all of the Kanade stories. And I just forgot the way I played that day. So the way I played that day, I would rank it D tier. I'm sorry, I just really don't like it. I really don't like it. Kanade's dad looks homeless. And I'm not kidding. Okay, that's why I'm putting it in D tier. I just don't like it at all. The story's kind of boring. Like, I like how they portrayed the flashbacks, and the flashbacks are pretty accurate to like these sort of things, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of the story. I wasn't really interested in it. It was so boring to watch. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm pretty sure I did all the Kanade stories except the non-key stories like Spojoy Park or whatever it was called. So that's it for now, I guess. So well, see you for part 2 tomorrow or in a few days. Part 2 is going to be Mafuyu. So I guess subscribe if you want, like the video, comment some other suggestions, and that's it for now. Bye!